Alright, I decided to take some time this morning to prototype this game idea I had. So as you see here, I'm a dude with a sword, right? If I move the left stick up and down, he moves his hands up and down. Move right, he kind of pivots it to the right or left of his body. If I push the right stick down or up, excuse me, he goes up and down like that. Go to the right or left, he does that. It's still a little janky right now, but essentially what it'll allow me to do is do attacks like this, where I'm not only like pulling back and lifting up, but then I'm also pushing down. So I'm doing like a overhand attack, like that. And I can also bring it over here, rotate it outwards, and do swipes left and swipes right. Should probably make it a little faster, but the idea is that, again, sort of janky, but the idea is that eventually you'll be able to control control your character like a swords person, a swordsman, a samurai, if you will. Oh God, I think I. So I'll show you a different view. So oh God. So here's obviously I'm going to replace these hands with actual IKing arms and stuff, but pull back on the left stick and down does this. This is your attack. Move it forward and back with the right stick up and down. So I can pull back and then do both down, goes like that. So I'm chopping down on heads or whatever. I can also pull to, like, let's say the right and then swing back like that and go whoosh. I want to see if I can pull back to the right, so like that, and then I want to push left and forward and see what that does. Yeah, so I'll do it to the left, and I'm going to do forwards and forward and left, I think, as I turn right. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. No, that didn't work. Anyways, still needs a lot more work, but ideally, eventually, you'll be able to have a really fun kind of sword fighting mechanic just using these two joysticks, right? You can, and obviously this will be easier to control. I'm going to bind some of the axes so you can't get situations like this, because that's ridiculous. But yeah, you'd be able to have like cool sword fights where you're going up against somebody and you're, blocking their blows and you're swinging down and across and whoosh, whoosh. Obviously this is faster, it'll be cooler. And then eventually what I want to do is have the right bumper or the bumpers and the triggers controlling footwork. So let's say I put right bumper, I would take a step forward with my right foot. And then if I pressed it again, I would kind of shuffle forward, keeping my right foot forward. If I did right trigger, it would switch it to having my right foot back. And so I can use that to kind of move forward and backwards and keep my footwork in check. So sometimes you're going to want to lead with your right foot, depending on what you're doing. And sometimes you're going to want to switch to your left foot forward. And that depends on how you move your footwork. I think doing just a right foot forward is a little bit of a shorter step, I believe. But yeah, anyways, so humble beginnings, definitely. And I'm still working on other games. I just made a Ludum Dare game this last weekend called Slings and Stones for Ludum Dare 36, which was really cool. I worked with my buddy Mike. So kind of want to keep up this game dev momentum. I'm still working on Debris as well. I'm really excited about where that's going to be going soon. But I wanted to get this idea kind of out of my head so I could start checking it out and seeing if there was merit to it. And I think there is. It's super janky right here, but I think it's got some potential. And I'm excited to see where it goes. But anyways, that's I think I'm calling it Swordplay for now, for lack of a better word. I will probably call it something cooler later. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.